Probably wanted to go towards mid-on, mid-wicket. That's joy for Najmul Hasan Shanto and his team. Mahmud Hassan Joy gone without scoring, 18 for 2. Important role for Hassan Nawazi at batting at number 4. Very good young player. 1.5 centuries, strike rate 140 almost. Brilliant record for a young career. Oh, beats him genuinely. 5 runs, 2 wickets from the third over. It's 18 for 2. What a start by Bindu Fernando yet again. 2 overs, 2 for 7. Nisham went for a couple of boundaries but still decent, and he's been replaced by Tanzim Hassan Shakib from the Boshundara Cement end. Slightly expensive on the economy, and you've got to give that leverage to a bowler like him because he likes to be aggressive. Good start, right on the money. Good pace, good length, and hit the splice of the bat.
Dignitaries, sports advisor, Asif Nazrul on your left. The atmosphere where everyone can come in and enjoy the proceedings. The BPL final, it's a packed house. All eyes here at the Sher-e-Bangla National Stadium in Mirpur.
Oh, chipped it. Decent timing. Valiant attempt, just not quick enough. The good thing about that shot by Mirza Beg, he was trying to go straight. Not a bad delivery at all by Tanzim.
Full face of the bat. The best part was he played that over the bowler's head, the safest place to hit that one. Good timing, a valiant effort from the skipper, Nazmul Hasan Shanto. Someone from the top needs to play the innings that Tanzim Tamim played for Rajshahi Warriors. Change of field, slip goes to short mid.
Rather defensive field without a slip. Good bowling, very good stuff. Found the right length with good pace at 130-38. Time shake. It's a straight one across seamer. Straight to the middle stump. Mahmud Hassan Joy trying to go over mid-wicket or straightish mid-wicket. Tanzim Hassan Tamim with the sprained ankle which he experienced while batting takes a good catch running forward.
What a breakthrough, what an over from Binura. 2 wickets up front and all of a sudden Chattogram are in some trouble. Down the ground. Not enough timing on that occasion, but he's eyeing that down the ground region. Mirza Beg nicely cut off.
2 quality shots in this over. One went for the boundary over the top of the bowler. Again, the intentions are quite clear, trying to hit straight as possible. Kanto, every time he is a live wire in the field. Throws himself, put his body in line. As his captain, he's leading from the front, always having a chat to the bowler, making the getting the tactics right. Slower delivery, neatly played by Mirza Beg with the turn, waiting for a single.
The more dignitaries present to witness the BPL final. The advisors, the People's Republic of Bangladesh government are present and enjoying the proceedings. We've got a match in our hand, Mahabai. Good total on the board. Up front from Rajshahi Warriors. Now Chattogram Royals are fighting it out. The crowd's loving every bit of it.
Electric atmosphere. Being told there are so many people outside the stadium waiting to come inside, but unfortunately it's a full house. On the up, that's a beautiful hit by Hassan Nawaz. Gets off the mark with a drive through the offside, which was powerfully played.
End of over number 4, Chattogram Royals 29 for 2.
It's all happening in the first 4 overs in the chase. A couple of wickets, some excellent shots. The crowd is certainly having a ball of a time. In their feet, supporting their side. Getting the angles right for the selfies, very important.
Bangladesh Cricket Board directors, vice presidents. Farooq Ahmed on your right, former captain. Also another BCB president alongside him, enjoying the proceedings.
Bowling change. Bindu Fernand replaced by Abdur Ghaffar Saqlain. Slow ball straight up. This is the strength of Ghaffar Saqlain. Probably the ball might not swing or seam. So going into the safe option of trying to bowl dot delivery is not a bad option. Cross seamer. Ball into his field. He has a 2 fielders outside the circle at long on and square leg. So the line has to be straighter. The length got to be just there or thereabout, not too full, not too short. He spoke about emerging player, probably in my opinion, yes. Either himself, Ripon Mondal, few others have certainly grabbed the opportunity and take a claim in the BPL. Second slow delivery into the third, running the first one hard. Direct hit would have been a close one, but good understanding between Baig and Hassan Nawaz. The 2 Pakistan internationals in the middle got to get the job done for Chattogram Royals. I just feel it's going to be too much to ask from number 5 to the rest of the batters. With a straighter bat. Ball into his field yet again. The line has become middle or leg stumpish with not much pace to work with. Out of 4 deliveries, 3 has been slow deliveries. Make it 4th slow delivery in the over. There's no shame in bowling slow deliveries as a fast bowler. Sometimes the fast bowler thinks that if I bowl more slow deliveries, it will hurt. People might say I'm only a slow bowler, but if you have to act according to the situation and according to pitch, and that's where I think Abdur Ghaffar Saqlain for a youngster is certainly a lot mature.
And from a pacer's point of view, in the shortest format of the game, slower delivery is the biggest weapon to have if you can master it.
Down the leg side, poor delivery to finish, and helping it on his way, Hassan Nawaz. Excellent hit to end the 5th over, 38 for 2.
Been a tough beginning, 38 for the loss of 2, chasing 170 plus. You needed to be in a better shape than this. Anyway, partnership of 20. Hassan Murad is coming on to bowl for the first time. Yeah, he's a good player. He's become a good player actually. Jimmy Neesham with a soft start. And
Bowling. What a try that is.
9.27 is the required rate, so I think that they cannot accomplish, but it's the final, so you put a layer of another 2 or 3 runs to that. It feels that way. That's why chasing in a final can at times become difficult.
Ball. Yeah, boy. Excellent.
42 and 43 matches. 43 wickets, sorry, in 42. Economy is pretty decent. Big shot, that's gone up in the air. Hassan Nawaz will exit probably if that's taken. It is. Rajshahi fielded well. Murad is off the mark. Not such a special shot from Hassan Nawaz. Lost his balance. The ball could have stopped just a little bit on him, but even then it was a nothing shot in the end. Yeah, he's asking the fans to play for him. He's playing for the gallery. Hassan Nawaz exits for only 11 of 7. He's got to improve his middle game, which is rotation of strike. 39 for 3.
Hello. 39 for 3. Did you listen to me?
Big on 80, and he's got a new man with him now. Zahiduzzaman, 3 wickets in the first 6 is not the ideal scenario, but they need to fight and go right till the end. Chattogram.
Papi bhaiya. Uta aro cha papi. Aro. Eta. Thik ase.
39 for 3.
Thik ase. Lovely boy. Murad.
When I say that he's got to improve his rotation of strike,
One more wicket, boy.
that he only looks for those big shots and there's dot in between, so he's got to have a bit more balance. Rotation of strike, 1s and 2s. Probably will fix his series of low scores in T20. End of the over, 41 for 3. Man in black is a familiar face and a familiar tummy.
Salma Khatun, former Bangladesh women's cricket team captain. Raqibul Hassan, Nazmul Abedin Fahim, board director. In the president's box.
Jimmy Neesham for another bust.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way. Chattogram. We saw them dropping catches, then Rajshahi going on to score 174 for 4. At this stage, they were 40 for no loss. But in terms of runs, they had. But look at that wicket column, Ramiz. They're 3 down. So they need a partnership here, and a good one.
3 wickets down means that there's not been enough momentum so far in this run chase. Every time they've looked sharp, they've lost a wicket. This is good bowling, hitting the deck hard and ball rising after that hard length. So his role has got to be a long one here. A big role has to be played by Baig. He's on 19 of 18. He's got the temperament to play a solid innings, but I don't know whether solidity is the need of the hour. They need to get cracking at some. Almost 10 and over now. So once again looking for that balance where he can marry attack with good defense.
He's that kind of player who can hold the innings together. He can he's more than capable of stitching a partnership. His highest score this season has been 80 of 69. That was against Noah Khali. So he needs to play similar kind of innings. They need to get close with wickets in hand. Get close to the target, even if it's 10 runs or above 10 runs over. If you have wickets in hand, there will be an opportunity. But if they keep losing wickets at regular intervals, more pressure on him, more pressure on the players and the team.
Led them well. Ajmal Hossain Chant has been a great leader in this year's BPL. There's a shot fellow, so he's supposed to pick up the length early.
Excellent.
Wickets have gone down. This was a nothing shot from 9. Just a slight movement inwards, he was done, and then Mahmoodul Hasan Joy a little too early into that lofted shot, and Hassan Nawaz miscuing a pull shot. Ball keeping just a little bit low, but they absolutely needed Hassan Nawaz out there.
This run rate is going to creep up.
Good, good.
Yeah, a bit of a misunderstanding. They're not sure whether to go for the second run or not.
One more.
That's the spot to be, Bashundra's Cement Leaders Lounge, where all the key personalities enjoy the match. Bashundra Cement is currently the oldest and largest cement manufacturers in Bangladesh, producing over 5 million metric tons per year.
Even the boundaries are not coming, Ramiz. 11 deliveries since the last boundary. So pressure on. Required run rate now touching almost 10 runs in an over from here.
Yeah, the fielders are in, so they understand that they're looking for only 1s and 2s at this stage. 7 overs have been bowled, 44 for 3.
भाई क्विक कर रहा है थोड़ा. Get, Raji. Okay.
They need a sizable partnership, and they need a partnership at pace.
Lovely.
Nicely bowled. Basic length bowling that is needed. Actually against Baig, he doesn't improvise a great deal. He takes his time, plays with a straight bat.
He bowled a really good over the previous one. I'm not sure why Zaidul Zaman was sent up the order.
Inshallah.
Nice shot. A little bit of misfeel. It was a hard hit.
Batting card if possible.
Defended by Jimmy Neesham.
The reason for me to say why has he been sent up the orders, either Zamani's faced 4 deliveries for 4 runs.
Boys. It's coming lights, coming lights. Keeper!
Oh, where are you going? Good leg dive. Mushfiq, what is he thinking? It's close, but possibly not close enough. We'll have another look at it.
মাহিন বললে ঠিক নাই কি কোন ভাই ব্রেক করছে এমনি হ্যাঁ হতে পারে জাজি ভাই না
Just one from back and one from back. Freeze it, freeze it. Just move forward. Can you move one frame back? Can I have an opposite camera, please? Keep rolling. Satisfied batsman well inside the ground. My decision for big screen.
Just about made it ground by a mere inch or so. Went nowhere with that running. Just took off after playing the ball straight to the fielder. He tries his hand once again at putting it away towards mid-wicket. In confusion.
When you see the team struggling, you would want to see the top players to go and make a match out of it. It's been difficult. This is the one a little while earlier, and he somehow just managed to get his bat in. But he's really struggling, not only him, even Beg, who's got 22 of 21, he's got 5 of 6.
Bowling!
Just basic batting at this stage. Singles really will not hurt Rajshai. They probably would want these two to carry on for a little while. Get this scoring rate or the expected required rate to be 11, 11 and a half, 12 in the next 3-4 overs. It's an issue. If you lose wickets, then rebuilding phase begins, and then you're in two minds whether to hit a 6 or to take a single. That seems to be his go-to area. Once again covers the stumps, but that part of the boundary line has been very nicely covered by Rajshai. 50 comes up for the loss of 3 after 8. .50 for the loss of 3 after 8. All vantage points been taken. Got to be careful. Happy watching, but be careful. Ganura topples over a straightforward ball, making it very acrobatic.
Yeah, what a batting from Tanzid Hassan. They're going at 6.2 for the current run rate. It's not going to help their team's cause because the required run rate just keeps climbing up. It's gone above 10 runs in an over already. And this is only the 9th over. Tanzim.
The routine continues for Baig. He's quite happy just hitting the ball straight through mid-on and mid-off. Not really hurting the opposition.
Yeah, when you have someone like Asif or Mahdi, even Ahmad Jamal, we know that he can score quickly. Why would you want to send someone like Zahid Zaman at number 5? Really can't find any reason whatsoever.
The wide, too wide for Zahid Zaman. The only logic that I can offer you here, Adar, is that they probably need a partnership. So there's this game of solidity, there's this game of maybe taking, calculate risks. But obviously, it seems that he's a bit rusty when it comes to getting almost 11 and over now.
And it might just hurt the team because, this is the final. And you want someone to stand up from Chattogram batting lineup and take on the bowlers. We haven't been able to see that. 21 deliveries since the last boundary. And out of those 21 deliveries, 9 faced by Zahid Zaman, who's crawled to only 8. Well, probably there was some thinking behind it. I really don't know what was that.
The batting line up must be prepared for a massive finish. If they are to win this, they need to go at some 11 and over now. So they need a Baig to be out there. They probably need a Zahid Zaman who's faced 9 of 8 to be in some good hitting form. Otherwise, this could be a lost case. Tapping it for another single.
Well, I think they need to have a bit of a chat in between the overs, both of them, and somebody needs to take some risk here. Because you don't really want to leave it too late. If it gets too late, then you're in trouble already. He's padded up. He could have easily come up the order because we know that he can win matches. He has done this already this season. Mahdi Hassan, the skipper.
Gone up in the air and it's gone all the way for 6. Top edgish, but does the job fantastically well. First boundary in 4 overs.
Finally, at least someone's listening to me, and it is Baig who puts that away for 6. They would need a few more, but good to get one in at this stage. This might just get them going. Yes, it is time for the Dalai Special 7th strategic timeout.
End of the strategic timeout. 62 for the loss of 3. They need to go at a quicker rate. 10.27 is the required rate. Rajshai led by Tanzeed's brilliant 100. Sahibzada 30 of 30. Williamson 24 of 15. Chattogram 62 for the loss of 3. It's been a checkered performance. Hot and cold at times. Diminution. There was a little bit of improvisation. He missed it completely. We can't miss Zainab Abbas. She's out there for an interview.
Yeah, a very special guest here with me, who is the advisor of Ministry of Sports and Youth, Dr. Asif Nazrul. Thank you so much for joining us, Dr. Asif. I hope you're enjoying this amazing BPL atmosphere. We've got 25,000 people here. Lots of people were outside as well. I hope you're enjoying the atmosphere.
Exactly. Actually, Bangladeshi people, they love their cricketers, they love cricket. And the huge presence of the spectator is a testament to this. And this was actually much needed because, you know, quite recently Bangladesh has been on the verge of being excluded from the T20 World Cup. They are right. They have the right to play there, but they are being excluded. So in such a special time, the huge presence of spectator will definitely encourage Bangladesh cricket and cricketers.
All right, 6 advisors here, policy makers. How popular is cricket as a sport amongst them? We've got immense presence here.
I think the huge presence of the advisors. I mean, you can hear the sound and how popular cricket is in Bangladesh. Actually, half of the advisors who are present in Dhaka city tonight has turned up today, and it carries a special message because cricket, I mean, this is a very crucial time for Bangladesh cricket, and their presence is actually sort of give the message that even the policymakers are with cricket and cricketers.
All right, thank you so much for your thoughts. There's also been a wicket, so it's back to you guys.
Thank you very much.
Right, 4th wicket down. Saidul Zaman Khan gone after scoring a laborious 11 of 13. 4 down for 64. Comes in when his team needs a flyer. Straight away he's got to get cracking. You have experienced striker of 1, 2, 3, 8 50s. He's been an all-round force for his side. Nisham with his first wicket. Straight away off the mark.
This can turn out to be a good omen for Chattogram, because he was struggling to time it, he was struggling to rotate, even strike. 11 of 13, which allows Mahdi Hassan to step in. I would have loved to see him bat up the order, knowing that he has been the man of crisis for his team, but still have an opportunity here.
Too close to cut, but I thought he's playing for the field, and two men next to each other on the offside, very fine.
Yeah, well, but the knuckle ball. Right, Vega has got a bit of a start. He's been there for 26 deliveries now. He hit a 6 in that previous over. They need some boundaries here.
On the pads, only a single of the last ball. A good one from Jimmy Neesham. 66 for the loss of 4 after 10.
Naeem, Mahmudul, Nawaz, Zairuzaman back in the hutch. It's the skipper and Mazabeg has to get the job done. Abdul Ghaffar Sakleen, who bowled the first over, went for 9 runs back into the attack, so expect many slower deliveries continuing as the pitch is slowing down, and the required rate just quietly has gone above 11 runs. Maza.
Yeah, pressure's mounting. They need some big overs now. The most crucial phase of the innings, if they want to chase the target of 175, they must keep going from now on.
Probably inside edge, maybe even outside the line. Close call. Nazabek trying to target the leg side. I think Mushfiqur Rahim, the wicket-keeper, knows probably outside the off stump or an inside edge.
Perhaps both. Again, undone by the lack of pace of Sakleen. Roll of the fingers, yes. Way outside the off stump, and also a bit of bat in it. A bit too optimistic, but still. Just one coming of the first 2. Long on goes back. There's a deep mid-wicket leg, deep square leg, and fine leg inside the circle.
The most economic, the middle overs, 7 to 15 overs, who has the best economy in the competition is Abdul Ghaffar Sakleen. One reason why he bowls a very good slower delivery. He can mix up pace. On a good day, he does have a good bouncer. Another product from the Imagine Asia Cup up in Qatar, decently well. 5.12, that's brilliant. Imad Wasim, he is doing it for the rest for a decade now, including Moeen Ali. So certainly he's leading a pack of good players.
From a batter's point of view, how do you tackle him? When you are chasing the target of 175, what should be the strategy against Sakleen?
Finds the field at cow point. I reckon if I'm batting against Sakleen, I'm waiting till I'm playing for the off cutter much more. Can surprise me with pace, but I'll be setting myself up to pick it over long on to mid wicket with the turn, depending on the conditions, depending on the situation of the game. But that will be the simple game plan, because he's going to bowl more than 70% of his deliveries, slower deliveries in the subcontinent. He did the same thing in Qatar in the Imagine Asia Cup. Well, clear plans against players like Sakleen for a batter is going to be very, very important from here on.
Came back in. Roll of the fingers. Lack of pace. From Mirza Beg's point of view, he's on 34 of 31. The required run rate is now over 11.5. So he needs to keep going and perhaps use his feet often. He's rooted in the crease and waiting for the ball to come onto him. With lack of pace behind it, you can't work out with those deliveries. You need to go hard.
Four runs from the 11th over. It's 70 for 4. Anxious faces in the dugout of Chattogram Royals. Habibul Bashar, the former captain and mentor of this side, will be hoping one of these players play a blind rough or knock, just like how Tanzil Hassan Tamim played for the Rajshahi Warriors. Hasan Murad, impressive the first 2 overs. 9 runs and a wicket, replaced Mohammad Rubail in the 11 in this game. Oh, turn. Trying to go towards mid-wicket since it's vacant, but it turned, and some bounce as well.
Yeah, Murad is a clever operator. He can vary his pace. He can be skiddy. He's got that good arm delivery as well. He's a prolific performer in the domestic circuit. No wonder he's been given the opportunity ahead of Mohammad Rubail in the final.
The miss are big. A few days ago when the qualifier one happened against the same two teams, scored 45 or 47. In a chase of 133, Chattogram won, parachuted themselves into the final on the same pitch. I reckon today the game plan has to be a little different. His strike rate at the moment is less than 100. Just over 100, beg your pardon. So he needs to lift a couple of boundaries in the over. Square leg in place. Easy catch. Tanzim Hassan Shakib and almost cleared the bowler with the shadow batting. But Hasan Murad, he's been superb into this third over. Picks up the big wicket of the skipper of Chattogram Royals.
This is a big wicket for Rajshahi Warriors. It's the skipper, Sheikh Mehdi Hasan.
The big wicket of the skipper of Chattogram Royals.
This is a big wicket for
For the first time in the run chase, the required rate goes above 12. Asif Ali at number 7. Hasan Murad just quietly getting the job done. And what inspired selection by Rajshahi Warriors. Arm delivery. Decent timing of, probably the placement was questionable, but timing, I thought he found the middle of the bat. But it's just one of those days for Chattogram Royals. Most of the things what they've planned for, hoped for, has not gone their way. Probably outside the line. It turned. It had to go with the arm. Close. But I think the turn probably will miss the stumps.
It was the length as well from Hasan Murad. Not too full. Asif is trying to play that slog sweep. Nice variation of pace. 81.7 this one. Previous one was 86. The one that he got him a wicket was 94.8.
On the attack with the slip in place now, Hasan Murad. Kanto, the skipper, understands one more wicket from here. That will be the last nail in the coffin. Hold again. Lovely length, lovely pace. Couple of runs, a wicket. And end of the 12th over, 72 for 5. Last 3 overs, 10 runs and 2 wickets. Putting the brakes on the scoring. Rajshahi Warrior with some good bowling, steady fielding, good choices of mix-up deliveries by the fast bowlers especially. Tanzim Hassan Shakib. Expensive in the 2 overs, trying to bowl aggressive. Coming back for the second one should be easy. I think Tanzim Hassan Shakib has to bowl with same venom rather than trying to imitate what Saklain did, bowling plenty of cutters. He should stick to what he's good at, which is to be attacking, which is to be aggressive.
Yeah, good time to bring in Tanzim Shakib. You mentioned he was expensive in his first 2 overs, but now Rajshahi Warriors captain might hope for him to squeeze a few dot deliveries. You mentioned he can be aggressive with his bowling, and Rajshahi would hope for that.
Oh, inside edge into his boots. With the mid-off in the circle, the length will be very crucial for Tanzim. Kept a bit low.
Mirza Baig has been batting with the same sort of approach that he came when he opened the innings. Lost 5 wickets from the other end, but still he's batting at that second gear.
The message is loud and clear for him to bat as deep as possible and hope that Asif Ali will go. Oh, that's bounce. That will hurt. Probably on the shoulder, an aggressive delivery, Tanzim Hassan Shakib. This is what he's good at. Certainly, it just kicked off from a good length. Don't think Asif Ali expected the ball to come to his shoulder length with that length.
Yeah, that surprised Asif Ali. It's not too full, but yeah, not between 6 to 8 meters length, but it still kicked off the surface, and this will make him think when he faced the next delivery.
That will hurt. That will hurt. It was bowled at 136 clicks almost. Surprised the batter with plenty of bounce. Oh, this time he just kept a bit low. It's going to be tough work for the batters from here onwards. Same pace. One went up, one almost to the stumps.
Yeah, that blow actually kept Asif in two minds. At one point, he never thought to play that pull. Then at the last moment, he went for it, but the ball kept low. It's been a very good over so far from Tanzim Saqib. Just 3 coming off the 4 deliveries.
Good bouncer, very good bouncer. Probably the height will be questioned, and it is being called wide as Ruchira Palliguri from square leg, or that the ball was too high. Inside circle and drops the mid-wicket back. This is good captaincy. That's a shot and a half. That's into the grandstand. And probably up the stadium. After 22 deliveries, the first boundary comes in courtesy Asif Ali. That is out of the park, isn't it?
That is a biggie. Chattogram Royals need more of those. The moment it hit the bat, it was always going for a 6. That is a gigantic shot.
Bashundhara Cement power shot. Power means precision at the Bashundhara Cement power shot back. One clean hit. Bangladesh Taka 1 lakh up for grabs. Bashundhara Cement building strength. That's a gigantic hit. That went a mile. Trying to bluff the batter by bowling another short delivery. Asif Ali was equal to the task, picked it up early. Smashed it as the new balls have to come. When Asif Ali hits it, it stays it, isn't it? High, long and handsome.
The crowd's loving it. They're here for the firecrackers, for 6s and boundaries. Good to see kids coming in, enjoying the final of this BPL 2026. So far it has been an enthralling game of cricket.
Slower delivery, fine leg in the circle. It's a freebie being awarded to Asif Ali. He puts it away easily. 14 runs from the 13th over, 86 for 5. Certainly stepping down the run rate of the Chattogram Royals. The required rate is 12.7. Hasan Durrad will continue bowling his last over. Ooh, close arm delivery. 2 is the call. Settles for a single.
He bowled at a very good length, Hasan Murad, as a spinner. From a batter's point of view, you'd expect him to bowl fuller. That was the last ball of the previous over, down the leg side. It was an expensive over. Yeah, Asif Ali can surely go after Hasan Murad.
Comes down the track, picks it up. No timing to work with. But certainly intentions are clear. Good running, excellent running. Mirza Beg doing the right thing, giving the much of the strike back to Asif because he's on a roll now.
Undoubtedly, and he's capable of clearing those boundaries quite easily. He's hit a 6 and a 4 in the previous over. He's 12 of 8. His side need him to score some quick runs.
Oh, turn, bowling it slower. Dry smile by Asif Ali. He was beaten all ends up.
It was slow and it was wide as well. Out of reach for Asif. He was waiting for the ball to come on to him. It was never there.
What inspired selection for this game by Rajshahi Warriors. Leaving out Mohammad Rubail, bringing in Hassan Murad. So far he has been wonderful. Pinder Fernando not comfortable putting in the full sprint with the hamstring issue he has, but 2 byes being signaled. Yet again, it's a beautiful delivery by Murad.
Yeah, what Hassan Murad is doing, trying to bowl wide of Asif, not giving him that elevation, had to search for it.
Nutmegged the senior player, Mushfiqur Rahim, through his legs. For trying to go extra cover. Intention was good, going with the turn, but the lack of pace, bounce, kick inside edge for a single.
They're bowling at mid-80s, Hassan Murad. So far in this over, he hasn't tried anything different, making sure they dry up the boundaries.
Last ball, only 6 runs from the first 5. Oh, beautifully done again. Hint of turn, and Mushfiqur Rahim does the job as Murad ends his spell with a beautiful delivery to make it 3-4 in the finals.
It was always coming. The pressure was always on, and Hassan Murad created the pressure throughout this over, and this was the result. It was well-deserved wicket from Hassan Murad. And Mirza Tahir Beg has to take the long walk back, courtesy of some brilliant bowling from Hassan Murad. Beg departs after scoring 39. Chattogram 92 for 6.
Chattogram Royals in deep trouble. In walks Amir Jamal, who had an expensive 4 overs today, 43 runs of his 4. Comes in at number 8, a hard hitter. Can hit the long ball. This is the last hope for Chattogram Royals. Required rate closing to 14 runs per over. A spell by Hassan Murad, 4 overs, 3 wickets, 15 runs. It's not going to be easy for the 2 batters, as even Saqlain will be hard to put away with the slow balls onto the pitch most of the time. Should be a wide, no pace to work with, and the ball just dies down. That's a concerning factor for the batters.
I've seen him quite a lot of deliveries, especially of Saqlain, keeping that low. Is that something he mastered? I've seen him bowling those deliveries, keeping low often.
Ooh, no ball. Naughty, Saqlain. Qazi Sohail, the umpire, just giving us the signal for this free hit coming up. It's a confirmation. Easy decision. Here comes the free hit. Pace on. No timing at all. Trying to go over mid-wicket. I thought he was expecting a slower delivery. It was quick. And Mirza Beg was undone by a beautiful delivery. Nice line, nice length, enough turn as Mushfiqur Rahim takes the bails off.
It was always coming. He was under tremendous pressure, opened the innings, faced 36 balls for his 39. The required run rate was climbing high.
genuinely beats him outside the off stump. Just on Zabek, I think he had no choice. Wickets are falling around him. He has to hold the fort at the anchor. And all he wanted was to build a partnership with somebody, which never happened. Kept on losing wickets in regular intervals. So that's his game play. It worked in the qualifier one against the same opposition on the same pitch. But today needed a different ball of game. Unfortunately for Chattogram Royals, as I said, Maza, most of things have not gone their way.
The fielding was not up to the mark initially. They dropped quite a few catches, especially the catches of Tanzit Tamim proved costly for Chattogram Royals. And then with the bat, they didn't get the start they hoped for. Mirza Tahir Beg is someone who revolves through another partner who can hit those hard. Nothing going their way. Required run rate over 14.5 now.
Slow delivery, no pace to work with. Trying to go extra cover, resulting only a single towards wide leg. Washindra Cement bonding moments. Certainly the Rajshahi Warriors on the day, or in fact right through the season, team to watch out for. They finish the league stage at the table toppers, lost the qualifier, had to play the qualifier 2, when came through that. One reason why is this man on screen with the new ball, altogether well led by the captain Najmul Hassan Shanto. Brilliant. Lot to like about Rajshahi Warriors. Shot aside, mid-wicket in place. The fielder at square leg, I think it's Sandeep Lamichan does the fielding. Ball into his field, Saqlain.
The length again was crucial. Not there to hit. Had to drag that way outside the off stump. He's been outstanding. Yes, he didn't pick up a wicket. He's going at a rate of just 6 runs per over. And in pressure situation, when the target is high, when the batters tend to go after you, you have to keep that calm, and Saqlain did that so far.
Full toss, shin height, and goes the distance and almost cleared someone in the dugout of Chattogram Royals. A poor finish. With that 6 brings up the 100 for Chattogram. 103 for 6 after 15.
Rajshahi almost playing a perfect hand. 174 for 4 runs on the board after losing the toss. Didn't look perturbed at all with the bat. Led brilliantly by Tanzit's century, and then in reply it's Murad, Banora and Nisham making sure that they boss this contest. 72 from 30 balls. Murad has been an inspirational selection. One change and he's made all the difference. Williamson has never won a final. Maybe tonight could be the night that he does it. Man, at the moment he has been such a good leader for them during BPL. Strong body language, Shanto. It is delivered with the bat and also as a leader. That's gone up in the air and that's gone all the way for 6. That is a magnificent strike. Hit it on top of the bounce, probably hit the splice of his bat, but these bats are really good these days. Terrific strike.
Now both the batters have got 6s to their name. Is this the start of something special here? That is a cracking shot. 84 meter. They will need a few more like this.
Ball in, straight through. Yorker length. After after playing a great shot for a 6. He's done for the night and for BPL. Amir, 8 he got off 5, 7 down for 109.
Yeah, good comeback from Jimmy Neesham, cramping him and completely missing the bat. So what the ball does, it's the timber. Jimmy Neesham picks up his 2nd wicket. Ahmed Jamal gone for 8. 109 for 7. And also time for the Dhalai Special Cement strategic timeout.
Big crowd in to watch this final. 7 wickets down. Chattogram struggling. 109 for 7. Yeah, after hitting a 6, just missing a straight ball. Got to keep eye on the ball. It's as simple as that. And from a hard length to a fuller length, Jimmy Neesham knows how to do it. Loads of experience. The real bane for Chattogram has been lack of partnerships. Baig 39 of 36 was slow. Asif is still batting out there, 21 not out of 15. The Lone Ranger, Hassan Nawaz, again disappointing. 11 of 7. And Zaidul Zaman is sent up the order. That move didn't work. Got 11 of 13, and so the innings in doldrums, 66 of 28 balls. Murad, a real good pick. The only change that Rajshahi made, 4 overs, 3 for 15, including this wonderful piece of spin bowling. Baig was well set. He went flat, the ball gripped, and he shortened the length. He saw the batsman come out of the crease, and it was beautifully delivered. Ball gripping, spinning. Nice bit of stumping by Mushfiqus. Quick on the take, whipping off the bails, and the anchor was removed. Baig was looking to anchor this innings right till the end. What a good selection, Murad.
Yeah, Nazmul Hasan Shanto has made some really good calls throughout the tournament. The new batter, the leading wicket taker. Shoriful Islam is in the middle. We'll be so disappointed with the batting efforts to see the batters who came in and went out cheaply. Nothing, any sort of resistance really didn't come their way.
Just feel that Chottagram's batting is more in sync with batting surfaces. Give them a tough pitch and they didn't seem to have the technical know-how really to survive and beat teams regularly. Whereas Rajshahi have been red hot. They've won so many close matches and peaked beautifully in this BPL. Yeah, extra bit of bounce, zip. Not be a wide.
Yeah, bowling has been excellent from Chattogram Royals. They've also defended quite a lot of low scores, but yes, you're absolutely right. The batting has been under the cosh. They have been really shown with the bat, even though they also hold the record for the highest total this season when they went on to score 198 versus Sylhet.
That's a second blow on his shoulder. This time it's his own mate. Down for the count and just couldn't get away from the range of that drive. He's bore 2 now. Turned his back on that one. The opening ceremony. The trophy in the Ghungat of Dulhan. It really is a beautiful trophy. 11 kg weight. Got to have a bit of muscles really to lift it. And I think right now it's Shanto who's got the muscles to lift it. This song and dance and very colorful start to the final.
It's a stunning looking trophy. It's gorgeous, simply gorgeous. Look at that. Wow. One of the prettiest trophy I've seen for a very, very long time. Really good work. That is good craftsmanship here, Ramiz. Look at that. It does have a wow factor, doesn't it?
Yes. Glittering trophy. Rajshahi are inching towards it. They'll wrap the hands around it. Tanzeed with a brilliant 100. Really had it covered. Saw everything in that knock. Patience, delightful shots, rotation of strike, a lot of common sense and high on velocity and emotions. That's a really good response. That's once in a lifetime kind of a moment for any batsman to get 100 in an all-important final in front of a full house. Tanzeed with 100. Sahibzada also batted reasonably well for a run of ball 30. Williamson 24 of 50. In the end, more than decent score for a final. 174 for the loss of 4. I thought the way the openers batted set a great tone, not only for this kind of score, but also settled the nerves in the dugout. And then Williamson was looking to expand his range in this innings. 24 of 15. Never won a final in his career in league cricket. Nisham 2 for 24. 3.5. There's a little pause because Asif Ali got hit by a straight drive at the non-striker's end. Never could come up to the required standards in a run chase, and that was an issue in an all-important final. Ball or wickets can have the worst out of you. And so this is what we've seen so far from Chattogram. They took a risk, but that's been the go-to plan for most teams. Win the toss, bowl first, then chase down targets. But this is the final, and once Rajshahi got a great start, they never looked back. And so runs on the board. In response, Chattogram, hot and cold, beats him outside the off stump after over number 16, 109 for 7. It'll be a first for Shanto, lifting his trophy as captain in T20s. Richly deserves it. Proactive, great demeanour, good solid body language. Leading from the front with the bat, in the field, picking the right talent. Making one change today, left armour was in. Murad, 3 for 15 he ended up with. That's gone up in the air. Will this be taken? This could be the end of the run chase as well. Williamson taking a good catch. Had to circle around that one for a long time. And it's Asif Ali who's gone after scoring 21.
Yeah, what about Binora Fernando? He's been brilliant. We speak about Shoriful Islam, but he's not far behind him in terms of picking up those wickets in crucial moment. You don't see Kane Williamson drop catches. Too easy for him, and he's a happy captain. Asif Ali goes for 21. Chattogram 109 for 8.
Banura has been a star for them, 3 for 7 in 2.1. Asif Ali was going nowhere with that angle, which is a little wide outside the off stump, sliced it for Williamson to get it. The last hurdle removed in the shape of Asif Ali. Banura, being half fit still, has had a great tournament. Player of the match in the last game for Rajshahi, 3 for 8 in 2.2. That's his speciality, change of pace, and they don't seem to pick him straight off.
Yeah, remember his last outing, which was against Select Titans, against the roll of the fingers here, the cutter, the slower delivery. 4 for 19, Ramiz. So in the last two matches, including this one and the last one, he's picked up 7 out of the 17 wickets that he has taken. And he's been very economical. 4 for 19 has been his best figures in T20s. And he can better than that figures in this match.
Beats him again. No clue how to deal with this slow pace. The cutters are working, he's hitting the deck hard, he's having a good time of it also. They say you got to peak at the right time, and Banura in the all-important eliminator and this one rising to the occasion. Last 18 balls, it has been a disaster. 3 wickets for just 19 runs. This time he connects. There's a chance. Is it going to be another wicket? Catching has been brilliant. Outfielding has been absolutely world class. You've got to say this is the all-important platform, the final, and they have done superbly, catching almost everything. Just a strike away, 9 wickets down, Chattogram.
And he has got his best figures again. 4 for 8. It's a long lob. He could have easily hit it out anyway. And in the end, a straightforward chance. Mahroob takes the land. Now he cannot believe his luck. It was a half tracker, and it produces a wicket. Gone for naught. 1-1-0 for 9.
Banura with another great bowling spell. Just knows what he's doing after 17, 111 for 9. High fives being exchanged. They know Rajshahi, they've got this now. Strike away, they're all getting ready to go to the ground, enter the field. This has been a great campaign, really has been. And he's been instrumental in taking care of the opposition with the ball. The slow balls, the hard length has worked perfectly for the left armour from Sri Lanka. Really is a class act. Doesn't react a lot. No dramas regarding his bowling, just keeps it simple. That's the other thing, Athar, that you've got to admire. He's the same also, Saklam. Does his job with diligence.
Yeah, you got to give it to them because it's also about reading the surface as quickly as possible. Even though when they were batting, it looked like a really good surface, Ramiz. He saw 100. So certainly the message was loud and clear to everybody. This is a really good track to bat on. But having said that, you as a bowler, whoever bowled, especially for Rajshahi, they knew that if they can take the pace off the ball, it will make life difficult for the batters. Yeah, they'll be disappointed. But take nothing away from Rajshahi. 2 of the players have made scores more than 300 runs this season. They have also a bowler like Banura who's taken 17 wickets. It has been a good collective performance.
Williamson has been a great import. I thought there was a master stroke as well, because this pitch has needed a Williamson for Rajshahi. His experience and his class with the bat has worked perfectly just when the pressure was on in the eliminator and here in the final.
Yeah, the presence of Kane Williamson itself it's a big impact, makes a huge impact, not only for Rajshahi, but for the whole tournament. It lightens up the tournament.
This could be it. This could be it. Rajshahi are over the line. They win this. And they're storming the field. This is a huge moment for Shantu and his men. They richly deserve this. And the celebrations begin. And this is special. From a special squad, from a special captain. The best side in the BPL has won this quite convincingly. Win by 63 runs. Shantu's first trophy in T20s. The fireworks go off. So many heroes in this lineup. Benura Fernando from Sri Lanka, then Williams. Jimmy Neesham, the captain himself. Murad today. 3 wickets for left armour. Picked for the final. He rose to the occasion. Not easy to feature in the final where you're not